Cougars will kick it away to get this game going. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Football comes out. It's a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On the run, it's Thomas. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal, and they shake off that mistake and get it going here. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the play.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Or it's snapped to the back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And now a carry here for the fullback. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown? He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Houston's offense heads back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The sure hands. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to throw yet again. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fair catch made at the 20. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls in the catch. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Got him, he's sacked. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to run it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, TCU.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the TCU offense takes the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he makes the catch out of the 10. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
It's great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And the ball to the ground. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
And the Horned Frogs line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw, lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Houston 20, TCU 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 11, set to kick off.
This one will be fair caught. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion.
The pass to the back on first down was complete. A pickup of 8. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And on the carry, he's heading left. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Houston 20, TCU 17.
On the set. 29 Phillips.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Gets into space at the 50. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense takes the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quick throw, the catch is made. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense is still clicking.
What a job by this offense. They work the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Back in motion now. Looking to pass here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down attempt. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Houston. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and they can add to their lead here late in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And here's the fair catch by the return man. offense takes the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's intercepted.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.